Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War. Now, this is the second last war of the season against DSVG, also the alliance that Swadia and Menashe are in. And we have 2 wars left at this point, and we are in 3rd place. So if we can win this war and the next war, we guaranteed stay in 3rd with a chance of maybe moving to 2nd or 1st. It's possible, I guess, if like a billion things happen the correct way, right? But the point is, we need to win these next 2 wars. So this first war here, I remember I was actually doing it in my car because I was just on my way to meet my family for lunch. So yeah, I was just waiting in my car, and I was like, I might as well do a little bit of Alliance War here. I only have 2 fights, and they're both not too bad. We got an Ebony Mop first, and then a Sabertooth, and Human Torch. Phenomenal counter to both of those characters. Ebony Maw counter the miss, and Sabertooth you can reverse his regen. So yeah, like the Human Torch, phenomenal for both of those 2 characters. So yeah, I wasn't worried at all. The nodes also aren't too bad. Get a little bit of willpower healing as well. So yeah, really was not worried, and I just wanted to get Dreamin' clear early on because it's Dreamin'. I just want to get him clear, and then I don't have to worry about talking to him. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just wanted to clear him so that he can do his fights whenever he wants, and I can enjoy lunch. So yeah, Sabertooth here got tripped up a little bit at the start, but got that weakness on us, getting a little bit of willpower healing, which is nice. I just have to stay close to him to get that, which is annoying because his L1 it's like 3 dexes, so it pushes me back a little bit. So I'm trying to stay kind of close to him just to let those stack up a little bit, and then they'll slowly fall off, but then I can just keep healing from willpower. It's like 100 or 90 per tick. This guy probably has Despair on, so the more debuffs, looks like it's decreasing a bit. Yeah, he does have Despair, but with just 1, it's about 106 regen per tick. That's pretty nice, dude. That's like a passive regeneration. But yeah, we're reversing Sabertooth regen here because I also have Despair. And yeah, he drops, we heal up a little bit. First 2 fights, super easy. Got him out of the way, and we didn't die, which is always the most important thing. So moving on to section number 2, I've got a couple of fights here. We once again brought the 6-star rank 3 Sorcerer Supreme. So for this fight, it's a stealth Spidey. So I died to a Stark Spidey on this node with Omega Red before. It's the Rage node. But with Sorcerer Supreme here, we can nullify the Rage Furies, which is really nice. So I'm also going to use an advanced power boost just so I can start with a bar of power, because the second I throw that first special, it's going to go ahead and nullify, give him the nullification aura. So I'll be able to nullify his fury buffs, and I'll also the first hit I think also nullifies 1 fury, yeah. And also I applied a slow to him, so that's going to prevent him from evading as long as that slow is active, which is nice. So at this point in the war, when I was initially scouting, I saw that there is a Sasquatch boss. And then I looked at everyone's teams, and I was looking like, who can take this Sasquatch boss? And it was really, I had Human Torch, so that was one of the options. And then there's also Pete brought his Ghost, as usual. So I talked to Taters, which is my battle group leader, and he said, yeah, it's between you and Pete. One of you is going to take it with either Torch or Ghost. But not sure yet. So that was kind of where he left things. He didn't know. So I was kind of just all day thinking about it, and I did a couple duels to practice to see, if it would be even any good. And I got, fairly comfortable. I practiced a bit, and then he told me that I would be taking it. He posted it, and I was like, ooh, okay. Then I started dueling a lot, and I just started practicing a whole bunch of little things, which we'll talk about when we get to that boss fight. But that Stealth Spidey fight went perfectly. Finished with a full yellow bar. The rank 3 Sorcerer Supreme, man. Oh, she's so fun to use. I was a little bit worried about this fight, though, because I fought Longshot here before, but I had the pre-fight ability before, and I just melted him. But here I need to save that pre-fight now for the boss fight, for that Sasquatch. So here I'm not able to use the pre-fight. So yeah, right here, evade his L1, and then block the second hit. I just... a little scared, and he had a couple of prowesses, so I didn't want to accidentally get hit by that. But right here we go for a special 2. This is I think this is power focus, so above 2 bars his regeneration or his power gain rate is lowered by about 80%, and you can see those power stings just dropped him. So yeah, that long shot just dropped, man. Like 60% health in like 10 seconds. And then we get to the big bad Sasquatch boss. So I practiced quite a bit. The main thing that I practiced was my re-parries against this guy. Because when he's in Wrath of Tanarak, he has block penetration. So if I'm going to be taking any blocked hits there, I'm going to want them to be parries. I'm also going to put on an invulnerability boost to play it safe. And I've also practiced against, his specials and his L1. I can evade it no problem, but the problem is he recovers very fast, even in duels after the L1. And usually the boss AI is the fastest reaction time AI in the entire game. So I didn't want to punish those L1s because I was afraid that he would parry me. So I'm not going to be punishing any L1s. And you can see my re-parries are just on point. Every single blocked combo, there's at least 2 parries that I'm hitting. And a lot of the time, the Sasquatch AI like to just go medium into my block. And I parry them both, and then I can instantly punish that if I'm quick enough. Or sometimes, he'll just throw a heavy attack, which is also great. His heavy attack's really easy to punish. So yeah, everything's going really good. One of the only problems is that Sasquatch here is a stubborn defender. So every time I dex, he's going to be getting that indestructible, which is scary. So here he goes into Wrath of Tanarak, and my plan was to hold on to my special 3 for that point. Right here, my game froze, and I was like, like that actually happened in game. That gave me a little heart attack. I was like, please don't crash, but we're good. So yeah, my plan was to push him back while he's in Wrath and just kind of chill, get some space on the screen, bait out these specials, and just keep my distance from him because he's got that block penetration and everything. And so here, Wrath falls off, hit a little reparry against the wall, we're good, and we're back on track. So Sasquatch, you'll see he gets those little rage charges, and once he gets enough of them, he has a chance to trigger his Wrath of Tanarak. But what each of those stacks do is actually it reduces all damage that he takes by 5% for each stack. So that's actually lowering my Noble Flame damage by quite a bit once it starts to get pretty high. So that's one of the reasons why Sasquatch isn't dying as quickly as he should be. And also because the stubborn, when that stubborn's active, he takes no damage. But everything is going really good. I was feeling really confident. I'm hitting every single reparry. This fight is going perfectly, man. I feel like I have so much control right now. I'm at the last 10%. He triggers Wrath again. Here, go to evade the special 2, and I get clipped. And I'm dying, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm taking so much damage. I just go for a parry, and he drops. And I was like, I legit had like a mini heart attack. I was like, bro, because that fight was also for a 0-death battle group clear, as you can see right here. We finished this war with 0 deaths. We had one more fight left, but it was an easy fight that was left up. So our battle group didn't die this entire war, which was crazy. And so, I had a lot of pressure going into the boss fight also so we can secure 3rd place. The war was also pretty close still. So it was insane, man. So let's go take a look at that fight again in slow-mo here. The last little bit of it here. So let's watch what's happening here. So I have 3 bars of power. So in my head, at the end here, I was going to throw that special 3 to kill him. But he power drained me with the special 2, the last hit, because he's in Wrath. And you can see I'm taking 8% of my health per tick. I am dropping like a fly, man. I'm so scared right now. So I evade his special 1, and then he comes at me. I hit the clutch parry with 7% health left, and he drops. I hit a perfect parry, and I was at 7% health. So one more hit one more tick of that degen or whatever that he put on me, and I would have been dead. So closest fight I've ever had, man, and it was the war boss too. Oh man, what a war. But yeah, that's the last war I actually haven't uploaded. So as you can see, this is the final stats for the season. So we didn't die again after the 6 deaths with Omega Red in the first 7 wars. We didn't die again for the next 5 wars. No deaths. No Omega Red, no deaths. I think there's a correlation there. So yeah, we finished the season. We won the last 2 wars. We won against DSVG, and then we faced ASR, and we won. I already uploaded that video because I was just so excited for the 3rd place finish. And yeah, finished with 64 kills, 6 deaths overall. Definitely my worst season in 4Loki comparatively. I had 3 deaths in my first season with them and 2 deaths in my last season with them, and then 6 this season. But we actually placed the best this season, 3rd. So it's kind of weird how that works. My worst season with them is our best placement. But yeah, it's funny as well here with these stats. My total power rating was 68. And last season, it was 69. And there was 3 less wars last season. So last season, I rocked it, man. So yeah. But, overall, we placed 3rd. We win as an alliance. We lose an alliance. We place as an alliance. So, I feel like I did kind of bring myself back a bit in these last few wars without dying. Just felt so good with Human Torch. And that Sasquatch boss kill just... it felt so great, man. So close, but man, what a war. What an end to that war, and for the 0 death finish. Absolutely crazy. But that's going to do it, guys. The final war. I had to upload for Season 20. Let me know what you guys thought of that Sasquatch boss kill. Drop a like for me getting the solo. So close. That's going to do it, though. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to see more content. We'll be uploading all the wars for Season 21. Thanks for watching. Peace out.